Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in here, or if you're watching on the VOD, appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like watching old men play video games that have pixels, because that's what I'm gonna do. We've got a game coming out, or just came out, that I've been waiting for a while. It is called Sandustry. It is, if you took Factorio, took all the annoying stuff out of it and stuffed in a bunch of Terraria fun with a little bit of Noita mixed in. It's basically one of these factory build your own sort of conveyor belt system kind of game, and I think it's probably one of the better games of 2026. I have been waiting for it for a while. This falls into the league of the games that I've talked about, like Blueprints. It's not like Blueprints, but it falls into that category of that level of game. Or Baby Steps is another one that I called on. I said, this is going to be a great game. This one is going to be a great game. It's going to be enjoyable. And it's still in development, early development, but you can play it right now. It is on sale on Steam, about $10. It jumps up to, I think, about $14 when it goes off the sale. But for now, it has just come out. You can find the link down in the crab cake below. Let me pull up my chats here. So don't forget, if you hear me talking to some people acting the fool, it is because this is a show, a live show. It's a stream on Twitch and on YouTube. We do this usually every Tuesday and Saturday, but we've had to do it on Thursday because Sandustry did not come out on a Tuesday, even though I told them that that's when I stream. They just didn't listen. This is made by Lanto, and Hooded Horse is the publisher. Hooded Horse has put out some really good games recently. I believe He Is Coming is one of them. There was a few other ones too. So The King Is Watching, I think, is one. A lot of good stuff, and that's how I found this one. Is I was basically just humming around on their page, and I said, "Oh, Sandustry sounds good to me." Now, this is going to be more like a how-to as well, while we're playing through it, because I did 100% the demo twice. Once in the early demo, once in the mid-level demo. I did not do the most recent demo, but I kind of have the ideas, and I got some little cheats to go through here. But we are going to do the tutorial just to go through it, because it is kind of fun. It was not like a worded tutorial before. In fact, I'm not even sure they gave you anything besides like a little prompt here and there as far as what to do, but now they actually have like a dude talking to you in the tutorial, so it's kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Mr. Moon? How are you, Fish Moon, impending person? Good to see you. All right, let's get this going. All right, Rust Baron. No, we're not going to call it Rust Baron. Mirage Ridger, Cairnwell, Silica Scar, Sienna Fall, Okermere. None of these are good. Copperwell, Cairn Keep, Storm Keep, Talcaven. Okay, Talcaven. That's good. Let's kind of go through here. So one of the big differences now that it has been released is that it is a procedurally generated world. I'm not sure how big the world is now. I don't know if it's the same size as it was before. It was relatively small before. Might be bigger. And I believe they're going to have some world options coming soon, which they show here, maybe some size options and so on. But it is good that it's procedurally generated. It was not before, as far as I know. It was not. It always seemed to be the same world. This will at least make the replayability, even in the early access part, be a little bit better. Hey, what's up, Burn? How you doing? 3 minutes late. Yeah, well, hey, you can't always be on time. You know, the buses don't run from where you come from. You know, you gotta walk, so it takes a while to get here. All right, let's generate the world. No. And I believe I did put a basket down there, so when I go down, I'll be able to just kind of pick it out. All right, so mission brief, planet PX47 assignment. It's at PX47. It's at Marvin the Martian. Establish the link here. It is Marvin the Martian, look. Akron Pri, or Pri? Archon, not Akron, not Akron. This isn't Ohio. All right, welcome, Prospector. I'm Archon Pre-Orbital Overseer of the Heliodyne Sand Surveyor Program. Positive probe telemetry has greenlit an on-site sand survey of PX47 to access gold deal potential. Objective: extract sand and build an initial gold production factory. Yes, sir. This is me. It says you right on it. No YouTube? Oh, no, YouTube's on. At least it says it's on. Is it not running? Let me see. Oh yeah, no, YouTube's going. All right, so let's go back here. Confirm your mission. Archive data suggests an extinct high-tech civilization, but records are incomplete and unreliable. Its only confirmed remnant is a class-designated group of colossal entities roaming the dunes, unresponsive to all contact attempts. Colossal entities? We did not run into any colossal entities. So. Who's this? Flight Officer Zoe, your orbital operations support. I will guide you through the mission. But first things, drop pod is locked. Trajectory is cleared for dispatch. Ready when you are. Let's launch, baby. I do like the opening now. The opening is kind of fun. So I believe this is a single developer. I don't think there's much help going on here. I just love that. Look at me. I look like a little frog. I hope they do come up with the ability to change your appearance. You have to excuse me. I'm sweating a little bit because it is warm in here and I don't want to put on the AC because it'll be loud and will overwhelm the microphone. And the other part is that taking some antibiotics for a rash. But anyway. So look, I got shovel hands. Look at this. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Oh. Hover? Oh, I don't have hovering yet. That's why. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. La da 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 da. Hold mouse to dig terrain. You know what? Oh, they're gonna make me dig over here though. So this is one thing that you do have to get used to, is that it is S. Looks like it shows up now, but I had to go directly to your channel for it. Usually shows up in your subscriptions. Yeah, I've never had any live streams show up in my subscriptions to any of the people that I subscribe to. It's never worked for me. It's been one of the reasons I don't primarily just stream on YouTube and ditch Twitch altogether, is the fact that I can never find live streams to watch. It's like I very, very rarely will get a notification. And sometimes in my recommendations, I will get, like, I'll be notified like halfway through a stream. It will show that they're on. So basically, all right, so we'll dig out some sand here. This is. We will if the cat's not going to come in. That's the reason that we don't come in, is because, yeah. All right, so we're going to dig up here. And now it says use the grabber. Now you can just skip the tutorial if you want, if you've already kind of done stuff in this game before, but I am going to go through it with you guys just so you can kind of see what's going on here. So we grab the grabber. Grabber and grabber. And then we're going to drop the sand in the water. Yay. Drop the sand in the water. Drop the sand in the water. All right, now it wants us to drag the mouse back and forth outside the water and shake it to release the gold. And look at that. It built us a nice little receiver here so we can just drop the gold in. Huzzah. Now this seems like it'd be kind of a bit of a pain, right? So, oh, let me get this stuff out of here. One of the things I really do like, and I'm going to be talking a lot about what I think makes a good game. As far as, I'll leave you alone to play for now. No, you don't have to leave me alone. You can keep talking. Please keep talking. I like the talkie. One of the things I do enjoy about this game is that you don't have to pay for basic building supplies. Like, you don't have to go and like chop down trees. You don't have to use your gold to buy things that you need for production. You use your gold on bonus stuff or on new equipment that's just makes things easier. But the basic stuff you get to keep. And here's another thing that I like. You see how if you grab like this tiny bit of sand, see now you've got sand in here, you cannot grab this wet sand if you're holding on. See, I'm holding, and I can only grab this material, which this I really like, because could you imagine how difficult this would be if it was like Noita, where things would get mixed in and you'd have to deal with a percentage? What a pain that would be. Wants me to open the tech tree, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm going to get a little bit more gold. Okay, I know you enjoy the chat, but you sounded super excited about this, and I wanted to give you time to actually play it. But you know me, I play at a blisteringly slow pace, so because I'm going to do this, I'm not sure how much content is in here. I'm not sure if it's much more than what was in the third demo, even though I didn't play the third demo. I only played the first and second one. So I want to make this last. But I guess I should kind of move on because I did promise I'm teaching people how to play. But I want to get a bit more gold in this. So let's do this. All right. So it said, open up your tech tree. Open up the tech tree. It wants me to get what? Shaker. Definitely got to have a shaker. Salt shaker. All right. Now, open up the build menu with Q. Okay. Build shaker foundation. Okay. So it wants me to build this and this. Now, unfortunately, we have to build it the way that they want us to build it at first to complete the tutorial. And it's really not that effective of a setup that they have. So we're going to add something to it. So the shaker is set up here. So now the shaker is going to drop the gold down here. But we want the gold to count, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a collector here as well. So we're going to change this so that it will have just one little level of collector. Look how you don't have to pay for any of this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, could you imagine having to like buy this stuff? Like, oh, you got to collect a bunch of gold to make a thing to collect the gold. It's a pain. All right, so drop wet sand on the shaker. That's yeah, you know I'm all about that. Wait, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, let me do X. Get rid of this. Right. I want the grabber. Here we go. Now this is the slow way, but we're gonna humor them. Do it the slow way. All right, it says what? Research logistics. Logistics. Oh, we gotta get some cake first. So hold on. We don't have enough cake. You gotta get to 30. All right, now we're at 30. Logistics. Now this is great because now we're gonna make a pump that's going to be able to pump the gold or the stuff that makes the gold up to where we want it. Okay, so now it wants to, really, we're gonna make this? Okay. So conveyor belt. Okay. Conveyor here to here. Their system is just wrong. This is just wrong. You don't build like this. Don't ever build like this, guys. Just so you know. Hey, what's up, gods? How you doing? Glad you could join us. We're here doing some Sandustry. One of my all-time favorite games, even though I've only played it in demo mode, and this is the first time playing it beyond the demo. So, but still, it's a great game. A lot of fun. I think you were here when we played this the last time. I didn't play it very often. And I do seem to remember you were here. Because you had not really actually been by in a while, and then just suddenly it stopped by on a night where I was playing a game that I actually liked. I don't think you've ever seen this game. Maybe I'm reimagining things. I like to reimagine my in-world universe here. All right, hold C and click drag to select the blocks. Okay, so it wants me to practice copy drag. Good. Okay. Now it wants me to do destroy drag. This is a huge improvement over the demo. In the demo, it might have had copy drag at one point, but when I played the demo, it did not have copy drag. You were just really screwed. Hold control to build over existing structures. That's another good one that they added in. And hold alt for alternative mode, like reversing conveyor belt direction. That's another good one. So I think that's the tutorial. And then we can kind of do what we need to do out of this. Okay, you know the drill, dig and refine sand into gold so we can judge if this rock is worth a full build out, meet factory processing targets to raise viability, and unlock more tech to push operation further. Yep, cool. Sensors show high psionic activity in the dune wakes of class Colossus entities designated Call O, but levels remain within acceptable parameters. Okay, so I am not sure if there's going to be combat in here, unless you had different stuff in the game. No, it was this essentially. In fact, when we played it, we got to the point where it was like a giant what do they call that? When you have the device where like it has to do like a billion different things till it finally hits the alarm clock to wake you up. I forget what that's the name for that sort of thing. Not Monty Hall. Monty Hall is the other one. Something device. Anyway, it's like Mousetrap the game. So essentially we're going to end up doing that, making like a Mousetrap style game. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick up the gold. Because we're going to drop the gold in here. And we're going to get rid of this entire crap that we made here, because this is not how we run things. I just did it for the tutorial. Oh, we got a little bit of gold down there. We'll have to see if we can grab it. Can we just grab gold? Just grab one pinch of gold, maybe? No, we're just going to get the sand. All right, well, fine. That's whatever. Can I get it? Gold, please. No. Give me the gold. Dang it. There we go. All right. That way we're not running out of gold here. All right. Rube Goldberg machine. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Man, I would never have thought of that in a million years. It would have taken me too long. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to build a contraption that is going to... We are going to build something that dumps the dirt into here, or the sand into here, and then it's going to shoot the wet sand up, drop the wet sand into the gold container. A Reuben sandwich? Yes, Reuben sandwich machine. Sounds good to me. Impending sandwich? Impending Reuben. I like all of those things. All right, let's do this. Let's copy this. See, I love this. I love this part of the game that you can now do this. You couldn't do this before, so expansion was like such a pain because you had to like literally go through and kind of click everything back to nothing. Oh, look at this. This is just so good that they give you, they just give you whatever amount of the basic tools that you need, the basic build stuff, which is nice. All right, and then we were gonna have, what do we do here? This is oop. Why is it? Can I not build a straight line shaker anymore? Really? Oop. Huh, you used to be able to build this straight line on this stuff, but we're gonna do this. This is just in case any sand gets through, wet sand happens to slip through. This will be like the last level. That will make sure that it shakes out every last little bit. And let's do this. X that out. Okay. And then we'll do a top down from here. Is that good? I think that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna go one higher than that. One higher. Go there. That should be fine. All right. So we got this, that, and then we need a conveyor at the end, right? Conveyor is going to bring the junk over here. Get rid of all the junk. All right, so now we need to build a... Hey, what's up, Septic Spud? Mr. Spuddy Buddy. How you doing? Long time no see. What you been up to, man? What you playing? What sort of games you playing? Are you still... I think I saw something by you recently. I think I saw a stream pop up with a Septic Spud. And I said, oh, Spuddy Buddy, you're still working. All right, so let's do... Let's do straight the air here.
You want me to put a popsicle out for you now? Candy or
Oh, this looks good. All right, and then we're going to this, and you'll see what this does in a minute. This is going to be the Rube Goldberg machine, the beginning of the very early part of the Rube Goldberg machine. And thank you to my good friend Chronix for telling me that, because it would have completely slipped my mind the entire night. Been Minecraft, but also trying to take care of the wife. Oh, nice. How far along? And is it your first? 13 weeks? How many months is 13 weeks? That's so three in a week? 3 months in a week? Yeah, I am a baby. It's your first. Oh, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Let me tell you, I was definitely not interested in being a parent but I have had the absolute most fun out of anything I've ever done in my life. And I'm not just saying that because he's sitting behind me and he's got a aluminum baseball bat. And I'm not just saying that because he holds the wallet. I'm not just saying that because he's the future of content creation. I'm not just saying that because he's a future NBA All-Star. I really mean it. Had a lot of fun. Please don't beat me. I'm kidding. He would never do that. Till he's 13. That's the rule. You can't hit your dad until you're 13. Let's see. So now we gotta do conveyor, right? All right. So conveyor. Yeah, you're gonna have a blast, my friend. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong conveyor way. So we need conveyor this way, and we don't want it too far. We want to just have it catch from here. We might even shorten that up a bit. Oh, that is one too low, isn't it? Yeah, that is. All right, get rid of that. Yeah, you should be excited. It's great. Yeah, it's you know, and you know, a lot of things, you know, people are scared of it or nervous about it, or yeah, and you know, like, don't worry about it, man. It all works itself out. It all works itself out. Yeah, the thing I never knew was because a lot of people, when they talk to you about like having kids, all they ever do is talk about, you're going to be tired, and oh, it's the toughest job you'll ever love, and all this other stuff. They just make it seem like it's a miserable experience. Nobody tells you that it's fun. Nobody tells you that it's a lot of fun. They always, I think it's because people just want to like be impressive. Like, oh, look, I'm so tough. I'm such good at this because I do a tough job at this. It's so tough. When, I mean, is it tough? I mean, kind of, but it's a lot more fun than it is tough. At least in my experience. Okay, so that's good for that. So now, how are we going to go from here to here? We're going to move this one up here, right? That. Do one from in here. Actually, we got to come down here, right? We do have to leave enough room here for the dirt to fly into. So that should work. We just got to make sure we're scooping from all edges of the pond. But cool, Mr. Spiderbear. Congratulations. Have a cigar. Well, I guess you don't get to have the cigar until like after, but listen to the Pink Floyd song, Have a Cigar. That'll help you. All right, so this is set up now. We're just going to have to build out some launchers from in here. So I just build out. Can I build out right away? Oh, I can. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so we want to just go here. One there. There. That should do to start. I wish I could see a little bit better. It's like I can't really see too far down in here. So we're going to do this. And one here on the top, I guess. All right, so now let's put our shovel hands on. Everybody like shovel hands? I have my shovel hands. Edward shovel hands. Check this out. And this is quite literally just the beginning. So we're going to watch this. Drop me some gold, baby. I just want to watch it for a second, just to see, make sure everything's flowing. And then it's going to take these ashes over to here. And you can make stuff out of these ashes later on down the road, which is kind of cool. Like before, I think you could make fertilizer out of it. And then one other thing. Wait, did I screw something up? Because I see gold down here. Oh no, that's just my hands make this look like it's gold. But guess what? It's not. All right. And why is that stuff not pushing up? Is he really? Hey, we got 2 new cats. They're a little crazy. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I put that the wrong way. Oop. Like that. I now have to fix this. And what are we doing here? This. That way, right? That way. All right, so this also looks like we need to build out over here a little bit, right? Oh, that actually works really well. I didn't even think of that. Who up dredging? I don't know, me? How come this isn't like heading up straight up the tubes here? This is kind of strange. Is it because we have this stuff not flowing directly up? It's almost like this is coming out too strong from here, right? So let's do this. Let's wipe this part out and make all of this an up. Okay? I think that'll help. Not quite. It's kind of getting there. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll just make it so it can kind of like keep catching the ones that fall out. There we go. That looks like it's working. All right, so I think that will be a little bit better. How much gold do we got now? 106. Let's see. What's our next thing? Hover. We got the hover. All right, so next is going to be map, sprint boost, flare gun, wall light, and filter. Filter is definitely going to be the thing that we want soon, because that's going to help us to make sure that when we end up with waste product, that we can be sure that all gold that happens to get stuck in the waste product by accident, or wet sand or whatever, will all filter correctly. So I think what we'll do is we'll get up to 200 gold, and then we'll come back and we'll do this side first, because we want to keep our operations going as well as we can. All right, shovel hands. Edward Shovel Hands. I can hover now. Hey, ho, hey, hey, ho. Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. All right, so dig this out. Dig this. You know, it's funny though, even though this, I guess, has a it has a seed. It does look almost identical to the regular seed that we played for the demo, so I'm not sure if maybe the seed stuff itself is just for later, like when we run into areas that are outside of the tutorial zone. I mean, that's entirely possible. All right, now because this slides straight down, we're not going to worry about putting too much in here. We can leave a little gap here. It's not a big deal. Okay, we got to be careful because some of this is now sending up dry sand, right? Yeah. All right, get rid of this. I'm trying to think of what we can do here. Because we want to make sure that the dry sand kind of falls off. Now we're going to end up with dry sand over here, but we can sort that out later. Hey, what's up, Killshot? How you doing? You turned 30 on July 25th. Well, happy 30 to you. How's it feel? How's it feel to be old now? Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you, man. 13 months in a row, baby. All right, let me go back to here. Let's get us a filter. Because now with a filter, we can fix this this issue with the dry sand. We might have to like kind of refilter this stuff, but all right. So if we have any dry sand that comes through, how can we sort the dry sand so that it falls into here? I'm trying to think now. What you been up to, Killshot? So dry sand flies, comes up here. We don't like the dry sand to be here, so we're going to do... what? A filter here? Trying to remember how we did this last time. We did a filter and we did a lifter. So it would filter the dry sand and then it would spit it back out. But right now, I think maybe we'll just wait on that problem. We'll deal with that later. It's not like it's doing a ton of dry sand. It's just doing a little bit. All right, let's get back to Edward Shovelhands. What did you think of the Odyssey, Killshot? Or have you seen? I'm sure you've seen it probably at this point, right? I do have to get used to the controls in this. Definitely not what I'm used to. I'm used to spacebar being hover. Well, spacebar being not hover, being fly. Like levitate. That's what I'm looking for. Levitate. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. We're renegading. Yeah. You heard me. Oh, I can't be a Dua Lipa fan? I can be whatever I want. Y'all know that. Oh, man, why is this thing going this way? Don't go this way. You. Okay, so now put this back. Here. And here. Works. You watched it 9 times already? Nice. What'd you think, though? I mean, obviously you watched it 9 times. What was some of your what do you call it? Your observations. Yeah, apparently we're getting a little bit too much sand, wet sand here. All right, so we are going to need to do something about this. We have to do a resort, I guess. Very accurate to Emily Wilson's translation. Is that what he ran with? right, well, the good thing is this falls to the bottom. So let's see. We could make a second sort, I guess. 'Cause I really don't feel like pushing it all the way back up here. So we could just do a second sort. Let's do that. Let's do that so we get a little bit of practice with our filters. So we want it to filter... residue. What? What? Pinky is out? Oh, waffles? You don't have to whisper. You don't want to scare mom or waffles?
I don't want to scare him off.
Ah, you won't scare him.
Buckle here.
Okay, so this is going to... Shoot, did I do this right? So it's going to allow residue and block all others.
What time do I need to go to bed?
What time do you need to go to bed right now? No, maybe an hour or two.
Hour or two?
Hour or two, yeah.
You say an hour or two, doesn't it mean 1 hour or 2 hours?
I don't know. Something like that. So filter residue and allow others. I think what I want to do is I want to filter wet sand, right?
Thinking.
And allow the others to drop through. So the wet sand should drop onto the top.
Did it. Dad, I think I did it.
You did what?
I want to get Pinky up.
Oh, you want to get them on that chair so they'll get used to that chair? That's true too. A good idea. That's not a bad idea, getting them to do that. All right. So here's what we want to do. We're going to shoot this stuff onto here. We'll do it for now, right? Actually, I got to think of it though, because it's going to allow everything else to drop through. And then, okay, so then we've got to do a shaker at the end here, right?
Pinky's doing right now?
Don't get out. Don't worry. He's going to hide inside the chair, just like they do in the other room.
Oh, he's on the chair. Oh, waffles. Yeah.
All right, so let's do...
Dad, say
What?
hi.
Hi. Hi, Waffles. The 2 new cats are coming out. We're excited that they're finally coming out. They've been here
Never come. Aw, they
less than a
cuddle with
week.
each other.
Or they just... Tomorrow will be 1 week, right? Yeah, I think it's 1 week tomorrow. All right, so launcher.
Is it okay if I go on my
Yeah.
VR? I like what you did. I like what you did.
What?
Pokey
Oh, yeah, with Grogu with the Pokemon hat. Yeah.
Pokey Grogu. Oh, crap.
Oh, hey. Gotta be careful because that sounds really loud when it hits the microphone. All right, so this is going to drop the wet sand back through here.
He can be your little gaming buddy.
Yeah, he's my little buddy. My little Grogu buddy.
Egg key.
Okay, so we'll do this.
Egg key, I guess.
This, and that. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be able to kind of spit this stuff up, and we'll get the rest of the gold out now.
He's very interested in this.
Thanks, Pat. I'm deaf now. You made Chase deaf. And I tried to get the sub for Audible, and they changed it. 2 subs? Wait, what? You love Grogu? Yeah, Grogu's the best.
He's the best Star Wars character.
He's the best.
Well, technically, the whatever it's called, that's Grogu's race.
Yeah, they don't have a name for the race yet.
Yeah,
They just kind
it's
of...
like unidentified, and they want it to be like hidden. They don't want anyone to find out.
So the other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do something with the dry sand over here. Probably should have thought of that. Are we even pulling any gold by doing this, or is this just like a waste of time?
I think that's a waste of time.
I mean, it could be. It looks like it's not pulling any of this stuff up, so we're gonna have to shunt this stuff somewhere
It's like-
else.
It's just repeating. That stuff
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
into the machine.
It's trying to pull this stuff up. It's fine. Don't worry. We'll get to it. We'll
It's
figure it
like-
out. I know what it's doing. I'm watching. I got it.
Oh,
Don't
wait.
worry.
No, it is pulling up yellow stuff.
Yeah, there's a little bit of gold that's coming through, but... All right, so here's
What's
what
that,
we'll
like,
do.
really, really yellow stuff?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to...
Over there. What's that really, really yellow stuff?
This is gold. This is dry sand and wet sand. So what we want to do is we want to get this stuff...
Depth sand.
I want to get this stuff out of here for now.
Little sand.
We can get rid of this stuff later. It's no big deal. You sub for Audible, but we won't give it to you. Really? Huh.
I think he's doing something hilarious.
What's he doing now?
He was looking at the wall at his reflection. Well, not his reflection.
But both of you would enjoy Tekken. I do like Tekken. I just haven't played it in a very, very long time. So, did I set this for the wrong type of sand? Is what we're looking at here? No, I set this to... So wait, this isn't supposed to be filtering residue. And dumping the rest over here.
I'll be heading out, guys, so toodaloo.
Okay, bye.
But I might just hop in every now and then and say a little quick hello.
So I'm not understanding what we did wrong here. So what we want...
Alright, great.
We want one that's going to filter out dry sand.
Oh,
What? I don't care at this point. He can stay on the table. He'll get down. He'll figure it out.
Bring him off the
Trying to manage a sand and gold factory while trying to figure out two cats and a kid trying to get on his VR and manage chat at the same time. It's a wreck. It's a wreck. All right, so let's see. This one
takes about like an hour to figure out how to use one of these things because
it was supposed to.
They glitch out all the time.
It was supposed to.
It's hard to use a VR headset. No, it looks easy, but really it's the most complex thing that you could ever deal with. You gotta deal with games, and then your headset starts being a jerk on you. Then you have to grab your dad's belt and start whooping that thing like crazy.
So this is supposed to filter out wet sand, and then the rest of it. Where are we gonna go with the rest of it? This is what I need to figure out. We need to come up with a. All right, you know what? This has to filter from higher, is what it is.
That game is like Terraria. Dig a hole all the way down to lava.
So let's actually, you know what? Let's plan this out. Let's do this. Let's take the big old eraser to everything. Let's grab the gold first of all. Because now that we have filters, we should just be filtering right from the get-go. We shouldn't be worrying about any of this other stuff. All right, so let's take the big X and get rid of all this. Goodbye. All right, let's go back to here. And let's get rid of this and this, right? Okay. So we have our little conveyor.
Yeah, just for some encouragement, your streams are always good.
What?
Your streams are always good. So.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
If your streams are bad, then...
I'm off to bed. Sent you DM a few days ago checking on. Yeah, I just saw it earlier today, and I figured I was gonna hop on stream and then respond later. But yeah, things are going okay. I mean, I've got some rough things going on right now with a pretty bad skin infection, but it's getting better.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a double whammy.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on.
Ivy, and then since your
Poison ivy, which turned into
breaking out like crazy.
cellulitis.
You got a flipping skin infection, which makes it like 3 times
Yeah.
worse.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
one bad thing that gets times
let's
2
make the
worse.
big filter machine. because that's eventually what we're going to need to do anyway.
If
So
every single time you get something bad, you get something worse.
so the filter
Something
machine
bad, something just has to make
should
it
look
worse.
something like this. We're going to
And
filter.
everything's always confusing. So flipping confusing.
We're going to want.
Bro, sometimes it's like you think you have COVID, but really you have like Corella.
What am I trying to figure out
Or
here?
something like that. Yeah. And it's like you get.
Okay, so we want to do
50
filter wet
separate
sand.
infections after. Time to again.
So we want it so that wet sand does not go through.
300 billion.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my redeems on right now, Killshot. I mean, I have them on, but I don't have my soundboard and everything. I'm using my son's computer because my computer blew out. That's why I had to stop streaming for a little while. And then by the time I got this back, it was,
Hey, Dad, why did you all of a sudden start again?
because I wanted to get back into it, but we just had too much going on. So,
What did we have going on?
lots of stuff.
Lots of crap. I don't even
Yeah.
remember anymore. I don't even remember.
Yeah. I don't want to go. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to go into it. A lot of bad memories and stuff.
This is.
So, actually, so we do want to just drop.
As soon as I like remember 25. This is the end.
We will allow wet sand through.
You know what?
So allow wet sand. Oh, you could do liquids too. Oh, this is cool. This is so much better than last time. So wet sand can come through, and then it will hit the shakers, and it will go through into there. And things that are not wet sand will travel off to the side, which is good. We're also going to have shakers all the way down to this, I guess. Is that how we're going to do it?
The reason why we're related, Dad, is because we're both imbeciles.
We're both imbeciles? That sounds about right to me.
Sounds about right to me, too.
Sounds about right.
The
Okay.
whole reason why I
So
said
we'll
it, I
do
wouldn't
this.
say if we weren't both imbeciles. Why would you think I wouldn't say we're both imbeciles if we were
And then
both
we will
imbeciles?
do...
I'm so confusing sometimes.
You are definitely confusing yourself, I'll tell you that
I
much.
confuse myself, I confuse other people. I confuse.
You got me confused, that's for sure.
I got you confused, I got myself confused. I ain't got probably the whole entire fucking world confused.
Alright, and so now let's
I seriously
put
don't.
collector here. Let me get the grabber here. I don't know why we...
Why would you name your cat Pickles?
Pickles? Who's Pickles?
Why would you name a cat Pickles if they're literally scared of pickles?
I don't know.
Does that mean they're scared of themselves?
No clue.
Because they're pickles.
Okay. So we've got the collectors all set up
Yeah,
here.
that makes sense.
This is wet sand, right?
Magic.
That's not wet sand.
Don't have enough of it. Have enough logic? Here you go. Take some more.
So wait, what
What
is
you
this stuff
need?
then? Why is this allowing residue? Filter everything except wet sand? No, other way.
The other way. Here. Don't suck up anything. That's not wet sand.
yeah.
That's what you only convert wet sand to go into the conveyor belt.
All right, so we want
That sounds
to.
a little better.
You know, this says allow.
Allow. Allow. Do allow.
But this is showing block. Is it because I have to highlight the whole thing? What am I supposed to do here? Like this?
Boom.
Rock?
Hopefully.
It's not changing anything. This is weird. Okay, you know what?
I'm gonna go up the stairs. Whee! I'm up the stairs.
So we're going to allow
Down
wet
the stairs,
sand.
Up the stairs. Pause it.
Oh, we need to, is it alt that we need to do?
Put it down.
Alt
And then go
to
back
draw
up
over
the
it?
stairs.
Let's try that.
Grab the other part of the closet. other part of the
Now, see, now this is still doing...
and grab another piece of the closet.
I am
one more
not
time,
understanding why this is not
put
doing
it
this right.
in the closet. And then you fix
At least you can put the emote for the kith. Yeah, that's true too. You can.
hacker alert.
We can do that.
You're a hacker.
So why... You know what? Okay,
It's a
let's get rid of this.
hacker.
Get rid of this.
There's a hacker.
And let's start again. So we have allow.
Hacker.
Allow wet sand.
Is that a low-key?
Okay, so do this now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, now it's allowing wet sand through. I guess you just have to like delete it and start again is what it is. Okay, so now let's grab the grabber. Grabber one grabber.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's dry sand. Let's see what happens with wet sand now. Okay.
Oh my god. I find myself abusing, man. Oh,
So isn't this stuff supposed to flow off?
Very
Well, we'll figure it out in a bit. Okay, let's up that through. Okay, and then we're gonna need shakers. Extra shakers here. Oop, nope. Oh, that's right. We have to go straight.
Only bills I gotta
I forgot.
pay is
Shakers, you
bills.
cannot go straight anymore. You have to do them one by one.
Oh, by the way, Dad, my MA's upping my allowance.
Yeah,
Now I'm getting $60 every time.
that's not bad. $60. $60 is not bad.
Bro, we gotta start doing that ritual, bro.
Are you okay? You sure?
Having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, you and me
I'm breaking
both.
down my thoughts and my brain.
Okay, I think that
Your
should work.
brain smells like butt because it has like
Okay, easy.
only 3 memories.
All right, so everything else gets filtered out and will end up on the conveyor. All right, so let's get the conveyor.
You know the reason why I act like this, Dad?
This is because you're trying to get
Because
attention.
I broke my memory card when I was younger.
Because you're trying to get attention.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
And I also broke my memory.
All right, and then we're gonna over
You know,
here.
children have memory cards,
Okay. Oh, I see. Look at this.
apparently.
You can go further out.
You go further out to the far lands for Minecraft.
No. This is in this game.
Oh,
They used to have walls that would kind of
Minecraft
stop you. What is this?
didn't get removed like a year ago?
What is this? All right, we'll figure that out later.
I don't even remember.
Ooh.
Long.
Okay, we'll come play in here in a minute. Right now, we're gonna just start setting the gold mining up. Gold mine. All right, we kind of screwed this part up though, so we're gonna have to fix this.
Back in my day.
All right, so this is gonna be
I would go
launcher.
Back in my day. Back in my day, we had cake for breakfast. I have cake for
Launcher,
breakfast now.
launcher,
What's wrong with having cake for breakfast?
launcher,
Why not have cake for breakfast?
launcher,
Cake is delicious. And
launcher.
breakfast is the best moment for food in the day. I'll have cake.
Okay, so let's do this, and then whatever drops here. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't see you in that chat over there. I'm looking at YouTube. Sorry, looking at Twitch. I didn't see you over here. What is it? Wumble. I heard someone say that one of your best bets is to make sure everything you build is essentially contained, so that materials don't inadvertently end up everywhere. Yeah. So what we're doing right now is we're just messing around with the sorting systems. Eventually, what we'll do is we'll just knock everything down and we'll make the one big machine. But I haven't played since about 6 months ago. So I'm going through not the learning curve again, but just playing around and seeing how I want to set things up again. So what we're going to eventually have is conveyors that are going to be conveyors with filters. So filter, conveyor, that drops to filter, conveyor, filter, conveyor, and then it will have the drop off stuff. You see water and steam just go haywire. Yeah, you know, when I did this before, they didn't have filters for liquids. It was only filters for solids. So I didn't actually get to that point, but we were pumping steam up to get water onto the surface to continue running our gold machine. So this is before you could like go outside the map. The map was like quite literally just maybe twice the size of the screen. So you had to dig down and go into the small chambers and stuff like that. And so we had to pump water up to the surface. And yeah, we were doing it through Steam, but you didn't have a way to create Steam. You had to use the Steam creators that were underneath inside the Are you talking to other people or are you just narrating?
I'm narrating to myself.
Okay.
How things were being.
Okay.
Thinking of
all right. Because I don't want to have to put my noise gate on. No, I don't want to. Because then it makes it sound horrible. It sounds like I keep getting cut off as I'm talking. So I was just wondering if you're actually talking to people, if you're just narrating so that you could be heard on stream.
Yeah, I'm also. I'm also sort of making an
my co-host is off camera right now, so he's insisting.
Just letting you guys know in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, if you guys want to make a homemade umbrella, get a metal rod and a cloth, and then stick the metal rod in the cloth.
A metal rod in the cloth. Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad that you figured that out for us.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure.
Your pleasure. It's always my pleasure. My pleasure to listen to you.
Well, it's my pleasure.
This new one looks a lot bigger. It seems to be huge. Like I just went off the screen a little bit and immediately came back because I remember there are Colossus out there that could probably knock you down. I've been waiting for this mountain of ice somewhere in this thing. Oh dang! I've been waiting for this to come out for a long time now, and so I'm just gonna go really, really slow because I know it's still in development. So I don't want to run out of content. But from what you're the second person that's told me that it's big. So I might not have to milk this. I might actually just be able to start building as big as I want and just get a move on instead of just playing around and experimenting. But I do want to at least get the gun before I head out. So let's get back. Okay, buddy. Watchmaker calls his kid trouble, but it makes his videos quite endearing. Yeah. No, he's going to be taking over the stream.
Taking over. Y'all gonna have
hey, don't talk over me. You have to learn to talk in tune with what's going on. You don't shout over people. Sure. Well, listen, I was just about to say you're going to take over the stream when you turn 13, but maybe you can't handle it.
I'm listening.
I don't think you can handle it. So you could talk there. There was a pause.
Go on.
Yeah,
Sorry, I can be a little impatient sometimes.
Are you gonna, every time I talk, you're gonna talk, and every time I stop, you're gonna be quiet? Okay, all right. Well, then I'm just gonna ignore you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, good. Sounds good to me.
Yay, I'm finally free of this.
Go get me something to eat. Step it up, Hollywood. All right, so let's consider what we want to do. We want to have a residue container. Ooh, look, fun stuff over here. So we're gonna have a residue container. Let's one of the things, and like I was talking about, the things that I do really like about the design of this game is that you can make as much of the basic stuff as you want without having to pay for it. I think if they made you pay gold for all these materials, like shakers and filters and stuff like that, it would just be very tedious. So I'm very grateful that they allow us to just build whatever we need to build. All right, so we're gonna have a big residue container. So that will be from here to here. And what can we do? You see that being a hard mod going forward? Ooh, yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know, though. I don't know if it would still have the same sort of, I don't want to say charm, but I don't know if it would still have the appeal. It would just might be very slow. You know what? I kind of want to, yeah, no, I'm going to have to put a bottom on this because, actually make it a little taller. Because we're going to have to dig under here. So, eventually. Let's do this. This will be our residue container to start. And then what we'll do is when we're able to mess with the residue, when we're able to burn it, we'll make a contraption in here to burn it. But for now, all right, so.
Getting launched by my own.
So what we kind of want to do then is we want to reverse this probably back this way-ish.
Goes again.
So let's do that. Let's put the gold right here. We'll give it some depth. Actually, you know what? Let's just do.
Oh, wine cold in here.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Cold. I'm just naturally cold sometimes, but sometimes I'm just naturally. My temperature.
Okay, let's get the grabber. Temperature berries. Temperature berries. There's a good deal of story that seems yet to be real. I like the beginning of this story. I thought it was really cool what they've added. You know? Yeah, the story in the game. Because it didn't have a story originally. It was just, it kind of had a story, but you just kind of got dropped in here, and the tutorial wasn't even like a story tutorial. It was just like, oh, by the way, do these next things. It would give you just a list of things to do. You know, and that was kind of cool in and of itself, because it made it seem it was like, this is just you figuring out yourself. This is sort of a, you know, like Factorio doesn't necessarily tell you much. But I like the cute little Marvin the Martian and your little cat friend that helps you out, so it's enjoyable.
Anything to take over your flipping channel.
Why? Why do you want to take over my channel? Why don't you take over Mom's channel?
Since I was like 5 years old to be flipping YouTube. Like my only opportunity in my whole entire life.
Your only opportunity in your time? I doubt that.
Oh, yeah,
I think you'll have plenty of opportunity in your life.
Yeah, sure. God dang.
Honestly, I think you'll have plenty of opportunity. Okay.
I probably do have plenty of opportunity. I still have like
all right. So this is going to be our starting pit of water.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Let's
Go hide in the cabinet. Hide in the cabinet.
we are going to need to like redesign this part. Actually, we're going to just redesign this whole part right here.
Because
we're going to need to make a different way of heading up.
I don't.
We want to head up to here.
Add in-game basketball.
I do like that it has the autosave feature that I wasn't sure how often it was doing the autosaving before. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to do...
Don't worry.
We are going to do a filter, which is going to be here.
Too bad, so sad.
All right. So wet sand is allowed through, everything else is blocked. All right, and then underneath, this is where we're going to put the shakers.
As the world will live. Why? Why am I getting pulled out?
Did I screw this up? How come that doesn't look right? I don't know.
Oh, I got black screen. That's not good.
And then I think, yeah, this one we can just
good chat.
just drop to the end, right? And do that.
Be good. I'm not glitching.
And then whatever falls out here is dropping back into the water. So that's fine because it will get blown back up. All right, so this is going to filter out wet sand. Everything else is going to end up on top. And let's test it and see if it will at least accomplish what we need to. Actually, we need a little bit of a conveyor right here. Just a mini conveyor belt. Right here. 1, 2. And then we're going to put the filter here for... This is going to be for...
Marking my word that I'm not attractive. Trust me. I don't have any girls on me, bro. And I don't watch.
Are you talking to anybody, or are you just like literally rambling to yourself?
I'm literally.
Okay, you're just rambling to yourself. All right. So we're gonna allow residue through, right? Oh, I see. That's the problem. I am not changing.
What's the point of life without talking to yourself?
Because you don't normally talk to yourself.
I don't know. You're talking to...
You don't have to shout, by the way. You don't have to shout. I'm talking to people, though.
Yeah, you're talking to people.
Not that you're not people.
I'm
All right, so residue is going to come through here. All the others are going to head this way. And then over here, we're going to have a conveyor. Just going to go here. And we are going to do a quick foundation, because this isn't going to be very deep. This is just going to be like a little catch-all. And this is going to be to blow stuff back up onto a conveyor to drop back off onto here, right? Start the process again.
Rokon action figures.
We forgot dry sand, right? Shoot. We could do a block dry sand filter. Let's do a block dry sand filter. So filter.
Oh.
We're gonna do block sand.
Now we got
And that will be
I love
here. Sand is block, everything else gets through. Okay, so sand will get shipped out back down into here. Residue into here, and then this is going to be the catch-all, which is going to send stuff back up. All right, so let's do launchers.
That makes a lot of darn sense. Life plus life.
We got to give this enough height to put out that way, right? Blow it back into here, because we're going to use this to go out. Nope, come on, come on. There we go.
I recently learned how to beatbox in 2024. Gotten better.
All right, so let's do this.
2025, and now I'm extremely good at it.
That. Like this. All right, let's test it out and just see if the basics of this are going to work. Now, the big problem here is going to be this part right here, which is going to be the height. All right, let's see. Oh. So far, so good. But now, see, we end up with residue here. So we got to figure out how we're going to get the residue out. All right, let me think of this. We obviously didn't think this through. Actually, we can just make a shaker right across here, right? Like we did before. That's how we did it last time. Oop, no, not like that. Oh, right. I forgot. I have to go shaker at a time, right?
I forgot the next one. Oh. My brain don't want to work with me. My brain got a copy somewhere. Worthy to do.
Can we do it? Maybe like...
Oh, that was painful. The dread and painfulness
Like
of getting up off the couch.
No, because it's going to just trap it, right? I do that.
Oh, my legs.
All right, get rid of those.
Legs feel like a trash bin. Trash bin with some extra teeth on top.
Then what we do is we cut this section off here. One. That way it should fall off into here. All right.
Obi. Oh, Obi. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to shoot.
Let's see. All right, let's watch and see what happens.
What incarnation?
Comes through.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's
Okay.
that's where it went.
Turns into gold. Okay, good. Now we'll see what happens with the residue as we're doing it.
One. Oh my god. Aglord. Yeah! Hour and a half to make one virtual shot in basketball. Is he epic reaction?
Definitely gonna have to get the speed boost. Yep.
I'm gonna get faster. I'm walking like this. I gotta walk like this. Like, no, if I'm walking like slow. I fix my brain, bro. Probably got the wrong one.
You said that like 6 times already.
I know.
You want to make sure everybody hears that one?
Well, I
Patrick
tell you,
has the
fix
wrong
my
memory
card.
card,
It's
just so y'all
broken.
know.
I have a broken memory card. I gotta get it fixed. Something's broken. You gotta fix it.
Not necessarily.
I think yeah, no, want a broken
Some people like
if
broken
music
things.
Somehow sounds better. Keep it broken.
Yeah, some people like broken
yeah,
things.
You prove your point.
Not a big deal.
You're right.
Okay, is this stack gonna be enough? I think it should be. Go from here. Alright, so this should push anything up into there. Here, up to there. Alright, then from here we can just go up, right? Gotta make sure it turns the right way though, because what was happening is we were having stuff like turn the wrong way, and it was causing problems. Alright. So let's see. Let's do shovel hands, Edward shovel hands. Here we go. Let's check it out.
Go. Find one turn.
Oh, some water. Nice.
Going overkill now. Going overkill now, huh?
Alright, so let's hop up here, take a look, and see what goes on. And what we should do is make a filter here that only allows through, which stops what? Stops wet sand? Trying to think. What could it stop?
I got Taco Bell burgers. Hate Taco Bell burgers. That was nasty.
We could do let's do conveyor. Conveyor this way. Make a tiny foundation pool.
After we get magical. Get magical. Magical power. Magical ability. Magical everything. Magical for the best thing.
Okay. And then make this. We could just resort through. Oop, that one's going the wrong way. Oop. That's the one thing I'm gonna have to get used to, is still how to get these things so they don't point the wrong way.
I drive an airplane. I drive an airplane. The intercom will probably keep on saying turbulence.
Alright.
I never.
So we could do launcher. Can we do a straight across launcher? I don't think we can we? No.
Yeah, that's fine. I know the answer to life.
No, wrong one. You got the what?
I know the answer to life.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The answer of life? There's no answer to life. It's just life, Wyatt. Live it. Banana.
Yeah, that's the answer.
You sure about that?
Wouldn't it be banana? Oddest thing I could have said. I could have said. I could have said. Life is life, which makes more sense, but I decided not to say it because
That makes no sense.
I would the answer to life would be life. Right? Yeah. That actually makes no sense. I agree with you. It makes no sense.
Alright, this is going to be a problem though, right? Because Oh, it might not, because the gold is heavy, right? So the gold should fall through. Let's test it out and let's see. Let's see how much gold we end up with down there if we do this. All right, shovel hands. Then once we've got the hang of this, then we'll be able to kind of move a little faster. All right, diggy diggy. Launcher.
And those in the back.
All right, let's see how much gold ends up in here. I don't see any getting in here, so it does look like this is working.
That was a yawn. That's a new record. Get a new record for my yawn. I just got it.
All right, so this is going back this way. We want it to go the other way. What we could do is we could... Anything that falls over here...
Oh, man.
Okay, that's a bit too far. So, X... goes out.
Wow,
there we
this
go.
is epic, man. Can't see the monster. It's
There
a
we go.
monster, dude.
That should work.
Can't see it. I'm asking y'all because I can't see it.
Oh man, my arm is so itchy though.
Can't see the monster.
Okay, so what is this? What is this? 2. This is wet sand. Oh, because we screwed up with that other wet
Something
sand.
like
That's
that, I
why.
love it. Oh. It's a random guy with no shirt. It's a random guy with no shirt.
Random guy with no shirt. That's me. Oh wait.
That's the actual monster. It's just a random guy with no shirt. Nah, bro, they really did not do a good job. A random guy with no shirt being the monster. Actually.
So now we have to figure out how we are going to do this
hurting.
because this is sand, right? Actually, no. The sand we want to drop this way. We did have it going right. What were we doing? Get rid of this.
Why does he do so much damage? I can't see. I can't see. Kaboom. Bro, I was like, out of all the monsters they could have.
So we had it. We had it going correctly. We just kind of weren't paying attention.
They could have added anything. They could have added a hound. They could have added a smiler. They
Okay,
could have
this looks
added
good.
Factorio,
All
but
right, let's get some technology now. Unlock tier 2. Yes, please. Cool. Nice. All right. So what did we want? We want sprint boost, flamethrower,
What the heck?
map. I'll take the map.
Yo, what?
Flare gun,
Bro. What just
flamethrower,
happened?
kinetic
This
press,
guy just exploded. You're just doing like one of these stupid
Sprint
generator
boost.
things.
flamethrower. There we go. Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
We were like self.
Link ready? Yeah, sure. Tell me what's up. Wow, nice place. Additional tech tree roots approved. It's also time to start thinking about your water supply. I've tagged locations of some ancient boiler ruins on your map. Exploring them after you've unlocked the flamethrower might give you ideas on how you can get cave water flowing into your factory. Yeah, I know all about that. I know all about that, my friend.
Oh, my cat's in my
I will
room.
get there to you.
My cat's in my room.
You what?
I'm just letting you guys know. Ooh, teddy bear.
Okay, so this is looking good. We still have enough
Nah,
water.
This is freaky.
You kind of want to get this stuff
Low-key,
moving.
bro.
Though. Like, I wish this stuff would
Imagine
move.
Kitty's just an actual cat. I gotta make sure I don't hit my cat on accident. Sometimes I throw my controller, so I'm gonna be extremely careful.
So maybe what we could do
Like
is we
my
could
cat's
shorten
friendly.
these.
And I love my cat. Oh, come on, man. Post is trash, bro. He disconnected. I can't. Oh, what the heck?
And then
Multiplayer. What the heck, man?
do a bit of a bigger launcher, right? Oop, Oop, oop.
I
Eep.
can't.
There we go. That should work a little better. All right, it did end up putting some wet sand down here, so we could make a small filter here, I guess. So let's do that. Let's do filter. We're going to lock wet sand. And we'll make a small foundation here.
I might need to go to the bathroom, so.
Well, then you go right ahead if you got to do that, my friend.
Huh?
So you go right ahead if you got to do that.
I might. I was just telling you.
And
Because I
drop into
didn't
here.
know if you need to.
I don't need to.
Definitely would have this.
I don't need to, do you?
Yeah, no, good. Just hold you.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
The launcher
Mickey,
can
you're
be...
not watching me poop this time.
Hey, come on. Nobody's
That's
doing
the
that.
rule. He always hangs out.
Wait a minute. Is that too much?
It turns out Waffles is in there too.
Oh, really? Waffles is a great cat name, by the way. I think Waffles is a really good cat name. Bravo on the cat name. Okay, so let's just try with the grabber. See what happens when we do this. All right, that goes right through. And gets stuck there, and it's going to come back down and fall here. What about this? That's going to shaker its way through. All right, so that's kind of useful. All right, so we need another one that's going to shoot this up, I guess. Launcher. But what is this stuff going to do? This is the thing that we're going to run into, though. Where is this stuff going to go? Actually, you know what? I think there's a better way of doing this. There's a much better way of doing this. So let's do the grabber for now. Just we'll get this stuff shakered out, right? Just for now. And then I can build something even cooler than this. First, grab the gold in here. All right, so we want to have shakers coming down this way, right? Yeah, that's what we want to do. So make one shaker that goes like this. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to change this a bit. So X. Cut that all off. We'll grab the gold in a little bit, no big deal. Okay, so we got the one shakers here. And then I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to drop. All right, so let's do a filter that blocks only gold. Blocks, gold. Everything else should go through, and then it's going to drop the gold into a very small conveyor. And then that conveyor is going to go through. Actually, it doesn't need to go through the whole thing. There we go. Just go through one little blocky thing. Conveyor belt down to here. You head to bed? All right. Good night, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Do this. And then we'll do the collector in here, so. And should we put like maybe 1 or 2 shakers here just to be sure? One shaker. 2 shaker? Yeah, just to be sure. Alright, let's test this out. This drops. Oh, no, right now, because now the conveyor is going to bring this stuff down. What are we going to do here? All right. I forgot about that. So there'll need to be a filter here. Filter. Blocking residue. Heading this way. It needs to be 1 higher, right? Yeah, it needs to be 1 higher. All right. My filter blocking residue again. But do it 1 higher. And technically this needs to be, yeah, needs to be 1 sooner, right? Yeah. So X. Yeah, so the residue can pop under here. Go through here. All right, that should work. Okay, now let's try it. See if the gold goes through. And what we can do is we're going to make a place for the residue to go even further along down here. So this is just going to be like a pit stop for the residue. Going to stop there? Why is it stopping there? Conveyor stopping it? Hold up. Conveyor, 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 conveyor. It should just go right through there. Let's take a look and see. Let's do this. Have a little bit of this gold. See if it'll drop it in there now. This is kind of like the gold overflow. Ah, there, now it works. Good, good, good. Yes, I know. I know where the boiler is. You don't have to tell me where the boiler is. Leave the YouTube stream on my TV. It'll be on in your head then. You'll be dreaming. You'll be YouTube dreaming. All right. Get my shovels. Let's try it again. Get my shovels. All right, let's take a look and see how we go. Yeah, see, this is actually throwing out quite a bit of overflow. This is landing right here. I mean, I guess it's not bad, right? It should be fine. Good enough for now. Good enough to make us a little bit of gold while we're kind of hanging out here. And then we can always go dig into that gold overflow. And just kind of move this stuff later. Not a big deal. All right, time to do a little bit of exploring while we're messing around. Oop. Oh, hello. Thank you. Just what I wanted. Some delicious upgrades. Okay, so we are gonna have to fix this. And now we can just go back to dig this out, right? Just dig everything out, and then we'll put the blowers in after. Then while this is going on, we can dig up some other stuff. We got to look at what we're going to do with the flamethrowers too, I think. Oh no, I have the flamethrower. I'm going to have to actually do the flamethrowing myself, I guess. Trying to think of what the residue turns into when you do the flamethrower. I'll take a look in a sec. Because that's definitely what we could do, is we could put a filter that filters out. Cool. All right, now. Couple launchers. And one from here, right? Okay, good. Flamethrower. Alright, what does this turn into again? Burnt residue. Okay. So we're gonna make a filter for burnt residue. Except it's going to allow burnt residue, right? Yes, allow burnt residue to fall through. And then that's going to go onto a conveyor belt. Which will drop into a container here. And then we can mess with that later and figure it out. Okay, now let's do this. There we go. Nice. So every once in a while when we feel like, okay, what happened here? What happened here? Hmm. Is it just too much, I guess? Yeah, it's just too much overflow, huh? Hmm. So does this need to go further afield? I think it does. Okay, filters allow everything except residue. So let's go back to filter. Block residue, and then we'll go this way, right? That should fix it. Oop, there we go. Okay, let's yeah, that should let the residue drop through. Now the gold will be the only thing coming through. And then we just take our flamethrower and go. Oh, this needs to go further, right? We could do just a small launcher, right? All right, and then we got to figure out what to do with the small, the burnt residue. I forget what we do with that. Other than that, it's looking good. All right, let's get some more stuff. Let's get some more technology. Yes, I love technology. Not as much as you see. Kinetic press produces process burnt residue into more gold. That's what we want. All right, kinetic press. Where to put it, though? That's the thing, because now we're at a situation where we really... Where can we go with this stuff? Trying to think. We could make like a little tiny avenue down in here, right? Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Okay. All right, and we put the kinetic press here. Right. Oh, right, it has to drop. Right. Okay, so we have to do this a bit different, then this is not going to work the way that we wanted it to work. We will need to do this slightly different way. This part is okay. Let's do this. Let's do X. Get rid of this. This is going to go, wait, X rid of that. This is going to go up to here. All right, we're going to make a filter that's going to allow only burnt residue through, right? Okay, so filter. Allow burnt residue. All right, and then everything else will get tossed that way. And this kind of gets blocked off. So what do we do here? We just put like a shelf. A one. It's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but not like that. So X, get rid of that. Is that going to work? That should work. Now, how do we get the burnt residue up there? That's going to be the problem. Oh, no, right. It's going to come up a pipe, right? So we're going to need to do one of these. Actually, let's do this first. Let's get rid of this one. This one. Then we're going to do this. And the pipe, let's do this, and then the pipe is going to go straight up. So where's the blower? Launcher. Straight up. Here. Maybe one click out. And now let's see if this will work. The X. All right, cool. Now we just got to put a collector in here. Can we just override it? What do we do? Alt for that? Does it need a gap? Hold up. It needed a gap. Yeah. And I don't know why this is doing this, but okay, what is this stuff? Does it need another filter? Oh my god, it needs another filter, doesn't it? Okay. It needs another filter. Well, at least it kind of worked. So let's do this. Let's get the X. I mean, it's not getting rid of it. X. Here we go. Okay, what is this other stuff? Let's get the grabber out. Seed. Can we burn seed? I don't know if we can. I don't know what we want to do with seed. Do we even care about seed? We don't really. Okay, so what we need to do then is there needs to be a gold filter. And then it's got to spit the seed back out this way, right? All right, so filter will be block gold. It's going to go this way. Oh no, it's going to block seed. Damn it. Block seed. This way. Hey, come on. Come on now. Block seed. Okay, perfect. Let's grab the grabber. Oh, right. Gotta do it down here. Okay, cool. Gold just drops through. That's good. Okay, where's seed gonna end up? So seed's gonna kind of end up in a loop. This does not seem to be going the way that we want this to go. Let's do X here. That is pushing too far. Launcher up. There we go. All right, so we need to have a filter that's going to do what? That's going to send wet sand this way. Filter. Block. Wet sand. This way. Right? All right, wet seed. Block seed. And that's going to drop into a little bucket here. Just for now. Seed, and now let's do one with wet seed. Filter. wet seed. Okay, and then we're gonna shoot this up. Oh, not a shaker. Launcher. Okay, and filter, wet seed this way. For now, we'll drop it off over there. It looks like it's all going to be wet seed that's coming through. The rest of this stuff, which is kind of whatever. Okay. Good. Okay, so we were compressing gold. I think that's what we're doing over here, right? Yeah, compressing gold and getting rid of all this stuff. All right, grab her. Oop. Grab all this seed. I forget what we can do with wet seed. I'll have to look it up again. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Get all the gold out of here. And all the seed out of here, I should say. All right, now how do we move this stuff just a tiny bit? We're going to do a launcher. Does this, right? There we go. That should work. I think that's gonna make the gold fall fast enough. We might need to do this. Get the grabber. Gold in the bin. Yes, we do have a lot of gold in the bin. Okay, that makes a lot of gold. So we're going to figure out a way to automatically move this gold somewhere, but I haven't figured out where yet. We're getting to it. We're working on it. If we can just do like one there. Oh wait, we don't want that there. What are we doing that? X, get that out of here. Okay, launcher. Grabber. Not sure how the gold ended up in there, but that's fine. Okay, so that's blocking a few every once in a while. That actually works. That's kind of spreading them out a little bit, at least. That's good. Blower, launcher. There we go. Looks good. And we'll make a few right here just to be safe. Come on now. Come on, give me one of that. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. So now, flamethrower. Let's check this out and see how it does. Okay, so this is obviously not working over here. So let's do this. Launcher. That shoots it too far. Damn it. So let's do launcher. Oop, that's not what we want. Just launcher. So we need to extend this up. Here. Same here. All right, that should catch most of them. There's still some coming out, damn it. No. X. You go that way. It's like every time we think we've got it fixed, it goes like one more further. There we go. I think that's got it. Oh, how did this seed get through? What is this? Wet seed. How did wet seed get in here? Yeah, I wish there was an easy way to just move this gold from down here. We probably just need to rearrange how everything's set up instead. So technically we could do that, but we're not going to do it right now. What we're going to do right now is we're going to get some more stuff. Okay, we've got sweeper drone. Unlock sweeper drones to easily collect materials from the ground. Ooh, I like that. Cryoblaster. Unlocks the cryoblaster. Don't care about that. All right, flare gun. Flashlight. We'll get the flashlight later. What else do we need here? Thermal buffer. Conveyor portal. Unlocks the conveyor portal, which allows elements to cross production lines without mixing. Oh, sure. We'll take that. Dang, there's so many cool things. I didn't even look for upgrades yet. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Tools. Digging speed. Give it. Ability. Video scanner. Shows more information? Sure. More capacity? Good. Just do all so I can see what all are? Okay, great. All right, Captain Shovels, where are you? Actually, launcher. Mr. Shovels. Okay. Launcher. On chair. We got everything? We missed a little spot there. That's fine. All right, and then this stuff's gonna go up here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, what is this? Everything except sand. All right, so this is sand dropping back down into here. Oh, this has to actually go all the way down into the water. Oh, we don't have any more water. That's part of it too. All right, so we are going to have to get some more water, right? All right, and they did tell us that our water is further down. Can we actually see a map now? Well, we can, but we can't. Grabber. Where's this go? This goes here, right? Okay, flamethrower. Cool. Is that wet sand? I think it is. Yep, cool. All right, and then this is going to go through here, make us some more gold. A shovel. Oh, is there nothing to do over here? No shovel over here? Let's take a look. We can probably go back that other passageway too, so. Okay, so this is part of that water tank. So we're gonna have to figure this area out. I've kind of forgotten what we do with this area again, so we'll have to take a look. There's like a donut ring cloud over there. That's really weird. Okay, so this is the steam vent, right? And this would collect the water. All right, we have to get pipes and stuff like that before we can actually do that. I do like the larger size grabber. That's really cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's go down here. Oh, wait, was it down there? What was it? Down here. Should we try flamethrower on this? check it out. Diggy diggy. Oh, you're gonna tell me this way. I'll go this way. Sure. Why, what we got up here? What's this? What is this? It's nothing. It's just stuff. Oh, hello. Artifact. Whoop. Huh. Interesting. All right, so I got to get the water out of here, I guess, is how we're going to do this. Where do we go up through here? Hold on. Let's flamethrower, right? I can't use the flamethrower in here? Oh, dang it. Shovel? Maybe? This has got to be doing something for us, but I'm not sure what. Oh, that's how. Yay, artifact. I don't know what it does, but we're going to get it. Augment Forge. Create a socketable augment or +1 movement speed. I'm not entirely sure what we did, but that's okay. Cool. What time is it? It is 11:05. I have got to get going, guys. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You've been sitting here watching this craziness go on. This is a wonderful game. We're going to be playing this for a while. I might even pop back on tomorrow night. I'm so excited about Sandustry. Super excited. Hope you guys are excited too, because this is a great game. Go ahead and get it. It's down in the trunk locker below us here. You'll see the link for the game itself. If you did not enjoy this, like and subscribe. If you like pizza, like and subscribe. If you've ever meowed at a cat, like and subscribe. Just do it. You got to know you got to do it. But anyway, YouTube, you're out of here. And also Twitch, you're out of here as well, because I got to get going. I didn't realize it was this late. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. See you tomorrow.